Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Crypto Insider channel. Today is December 23rd, 2019, and there's not a ton of news out there today surrounding XRP and cryptos in general. As we get into the holiday season, even some of these reporters get some time off. So we're going to talk about a few of the stories that are out there. Um, Before we do that, I should start by telling you I am not a certified financial planner. I'm not a registered investment advisor. I am not a tax advisor. I have no investing qualifications or certifications. I have worked in the banking industry for the past 20 years, working with major Fortune 260, Fortune 500 companies. Um, my company's been on the fintech list for a long time. So I do get to see things occasionally, but I do not work in the investing realm. So construe nothing I say as investment advice or anything that you should do. Besides, it's way more satisfying to do your own research because then you get to reap your own rewards or suffer your own consequences. Before we jump into the news, please like and subscribe to the video if you'd like to hear more XRP related content. I want to thank everybody that subscribed, and I can actually say that we have tripled overnight the number of subscribers that we have. We went from 2 to 6, so woo, yay! Insert fireworks sound effects, which I'm not going to do because I'm lazy. Um, but it does help. It does boost our results in the YouTube algorithm when somebody searches for XRP. So we do like it when you do that. Uh, let's jump right into the news. The first one is major crypto exchange begins altcoin purge. What it means for alt season. Investors have long been awaiting. Oh, I should give credit to Cole Peterson. Investors have long been awaiting another 2017-esque bull run that shakes up the standing of the top cryptocurrencies and possibly leads some smaller altcoins to see meteoric gains that propel them up to the top of the market. The rally has not happened, however, and as the crypto markets face a prolonged bear market, many of these altcoins have dropped virtually to zero, leading them to be delisted from exchanges. Yeah, as these coins aren't able to show value, they end up getting delisted. The projects don't go anywhere, and people have dumped money into them. And so some of these exchanges are trusted by the crypto community, and we think we don't necessarily, but your average person with a Coinbase app says, oh, they listed it on Coinbase. It's a great coin. They must have really searched for it and did their research. Maybe not always the case, depending on what exchange you're using. Uh, Polynex recently announced that they would be delisting a handful of cryptocurrencies from their platform, including Digibyte, Factcom, MadeSafeCoin. What the hell is that? Omni, Primecoin, Vertcoin, and Viacoin. Of the aforementioned tokens, Digibyte is the largest with a 75 million market cap that makes it the 55th largest cryptocurrency. Omni is another noticeable currency as it was the very first ICO and was the blockchain that spawned Tether, USDT. As for why the crypto exchange is delisting these altcoins, Poloniex explains in a blog post, they're doing it in an attempt to improve the performance of the exchange and to better serve our customers. They further go on to note that they delist certain assets from time to time in order to provide customers with access to the most innovative projects that fuel the industry and to ensure the assets meet the high standards of our customers. They're saying it very nicely, but really these coins aren't going anywhere. These ledgers aren't going anywhere. They want to get them off the books. They're not making them any money. Why waste the resources on something that's just grinding money out of your customers? It makes for a bad experience, you know. Um, These justifications signal that the projects being delisted may, in the eyes of Polynex, face declining development activity, legal issues, low trading volume, or compromised network security, though the exchange does not offer specific justifications for why they are delisting each individual token. Um, yeah, this is basically what I was just saying. Altcoin purge comes as investors learn that tokens don't pump in consecutive cycles. And nobody knows how long the cycles last. More evidence that altcoins don't pump in consecutive cycles with very few exceptions, they just get churned out. New alts take their place, but the net effect is investors lose. So Polynex got all these customers coming to them investing in old altcoins and losing, and it leaves a bad taste in the customer's mouth. Somebody that's lost a lot of money may say, oh, well, maybe I'll get into something a little more stable, a little more well known like Bitcoin, but I'm not going to deal with Polynex. I lost a lot of money with them before. So uh, people are weird like that, and it's like if you bought a scratch off ticket at the local convenience store and you won $1,000 on it, the next time you buy a scratch off ticket, you're very you're very likely to buy it from that same store, and that's just the way people are. Even if it doesn't make sense or there's no rational technical foundation for the thought, emotion plays a huge part in what people do with their money and how they do it, which is extremely interesting to me personally, which is why I have this channel and why I ask the questions I do to people, and why I discuss the topics I discuss. This next article is from fxstreet.com. John Asige, The Glimpse of Hope. Actually, this article is pretty bullish. Ripple's drab performance in 2019 leaves investors gasping for air and looking forward to a better 2020. The 2020 forecast places XRP USD price above zero point 0.3 with a chance of jumping above $1. On-demand liquidity gains traction with key players like MoneyGram. Ripple's XRP correlation with Bitcoin is expected to continue in 2020. It does. It mostly does, and no matter who you're listening to on these YouTube channels, they're all going to say the same thing. We need to decouple from Bitcoin. You see it very rarely. The last time is when we had this news of the Series C funding. We had a Ripple bump that didn't correlate with a Bitcoin bump, and those are the most interesting charts to look at. Um, Decoupling from Bitcoins means, the price is going to react differently. If Bitcoin goes up, maybe Ripple or XRP will go down, or vice versa, and it will sustain that way. And when that happens, the reason why we all want it to happen is because at that point XRP is standing on its own merits, and it's not held hostage to Bitcoin. Ripple's XRP loss consolidation is beckoning amid sounds of the bullish train approaching the station. In other words, get ready, lest the train aiming for $1 in 2020 leaves the station before you arrive. Meanwhile, XRP's recovery above 30 cents is imminent with a possible higher consolidation. Some of the technical analysis that I've looked at says that if we can break out of even 0.22 cents or 0.23 cents, that could signal a trend reversal from this descending resistance we've been seeing, and could push us into an alt season. 0.3 probably is more realistic. And so I don't disagree with that. I do disagree the train aiming for $1. If we do see alt season kick off, I think $1 is going to be an easy mark to make. And here's some performance analysis. Yearly recovered to highs. Yeah, we've basically just saying that we're down for the year, and you can see it. um, we're going to go over to coin analysis, coin. I can never say this. Coinalyze.net. This is a site that I like that shows us the candles. Let's just refresh it. Steady at 0.19347. Um, I like to look always at the trending here, the moving averages and the oscillators down below. One just popped up as overbought, which is good. That's what you want to see. Um, but still, uh, in the past 24 hours, we're at a slight dip, slightly down, 0.39%. So not a lot happening with the price today. Stagnant. Bitcoin is probably better to look at. In the past day, it's been gaining. So good stuff here for Bitcoin. Up 5% in the week, 4.5%. So remember, as we said, as goes Bitcoin, so goes XRP. So this is good news. You couple Bitcoin's slow creep upwards along with the time frame that we're in, which is near the first of the year. And for some reason, reversals tend to happen. Pumps tend to happen around the first of the year for XRP. You can look at the chart of XRP, any the entire chart for the entire life cycle of XRP. You're going to see the pumps, some pumps around the first of the year, maybe a little bit in December, maybe a little bit in January or February, but they're right there, not to the day. So don't quote me and say Crypto Insider said we should have a pump and it's January 1st. No, we're just in the area where it becomes, I don't want to say more likely, but historically likely, anyways, because of what we've seen in the past. That's all I got for you today. Go ahead and like and subscribe to the video, as I said in the beginning. That way you'll get notified of any new content. And feel free to leave any comments regarding the videos. I look at them all. I try to answer them all unless it's I can, if your comment is I make $9,000 an hour working from home, or I paid a hacker to give me 1,000 Bitcoin, I am not going to comment on it and will likely delete it. But anything else, anything that I think is constructive and furthers the discussion, I'm all for and will reply to. So thanks for watching, and share, like, and feel free to retweet our videos.